Today on the channel, we'll be looking at the first Legacy Wave 3 Deluxe Autobot pinpointer on Way I Got It Figured.
The way I got it figured.
Alright guys, the Sheriff Way I Got It Figured back with another Transformers Legacy review. This time, Autobot Pointblank. Pointblank comes with his Target Master Peacemaker from back in the day. And here's a look at his box, the standard Legacy box. Transforms in 17 steps. Some pretty cool artwork on the side. And back to front. So we're gonna get Pinpointer out along with Pointblank and excuse me, not Pinpointer, Peacemaker. Wow, what's wrong with me today? We're gonna get Pointblank and Peacemaker out to see them out of the package. Okay, here we have Pointblank and Peacemaker out of the package. They're both, this is the sole accessory that he comes with, his Target Master. And I think it's fair to lament perhaps the loss of the Battle Master gimmick. But since he was sort of an all-in-one tooling, we got what we got, right? So kind of a dinky Target Master, relatively speaking, based on what we were treated to in the last couple of years. But, it does do the job. Now, the other thing I'll say about this figure right off the bat is I had to double take it. He's pretty tall for a deluxe. He stands in the box. He takes up almost the entire box. And so you'll see what I mean by that when I compare him to a couple other figures that I just felt like I had to do because he's pretty tall. The figure's a good likeness of Peacemaker, who showed up in 1987 as a Target Master. His first appearance in the comic was the Headmasters comic, and his first appearance on TV was the Rebirth series. In the Japanese version of Headmasters, he was sort of the leader of the Target Master characters. So, we had to get him. Of course, the one I had as a kid, they have not made yet. Sure Shot. That's the one I'm waiting for. But a welcome addition to the line, G1 character. We all want to sort of check him off at the box. As a robot, he looks pretty cool. But one thing I definitely wasn't all that much of a fan of is his arms are kind of gimpy. They just seem a little weird. I mean, they have the range, but they're kind of short and stubby compared to the rest of them. So, not everything's going to be perfect. I get it. He can hold his weapon. He can point his weapon. But you're not going to get a whole bunch of dynamic range out of the arms just based on how they were engineered. So yeah. So next up, we will get him transformed into his vehicle mode, and we'll see how that goes. So there's car mode. Besides these finishing pieces, I'll call them, that pop off because they're on a ball joint, the transformation isn't especially difficult or anything. And he looks okay as a car. I actually probably like the car mode better than the robot mode, so there you go. Point Blank and Peacemaker as a car. One thing I want to point out with Peacemaker in car mode, when you put him on Point Blank here, there's two retention points, just slots that you stick them in there for car mode. Not sure why they couldn't figure out a 5mm port, but there you go. Of course, you got the 5mm ports here and here, as I've already shown. All right, let's get him out of car mode and back into robot mode for final thoughts. So in addition to all the red robots we've been getting lately, I definitely wanted to show off his size. So, here's Point Blank next to Knockout. He's like a full head taller than Knockout. He's a deluxe. And then here he is with Studio Series Ironhide. He is roughly the same height, just a little bit taller than Ironhide. So, for a deluxe, he's pretty tall. Just definitely wanted to make sure that, you knew you were getting kind of a taller piece. He's going to stand tall in your lineup. Final thoughts, Peacemaker and Point Blank. While, an original figure that hasn't so far shared any tooling with any other character, is probably, it's hard to say, but in my opinion, it's probably the worst Legacy figure released so far. I've seen videos where people complained about the plastic quality and that sort of thing, said that it didn't feel, premium, whatever, what have you. That's kind of the least of my concerns. The figure's just not as posable as you would like in a Transformers figure. The arms with these little post pieces right here, there's no way to get rid of them in transformation. If they're just there, it severely restricts the arm movement. And while he's large, he's chunky, that's, I don't know. I like posing my Transformers in robot mode, so if something's going to impede that, then I'm going to want it to be something worthy of impeding it, and I just don't see where that is. I mean, I'm not throwing the guy out, I'm not, hiding him in a box or whatever, he's going to be in display, but he's just not hitting on all cylinders. So, way I got it figured, I'm going to give Peacemaker a very, very painful way I got it figured rank of 6. You know, that's probably as low as I've ever gone, and I don't know. I don't see myself going lower than that. Between the Target Master being kind of a gimpy version, and I understand the reasons. I do. I really understand the reasons. But then at least the robot mode could have been better. The vehicle mode's okay, but you know, I don't display my Transformers in vehicle mode, so it's not really helping me much. So there you go. Way I got it figured. 6 for Peacemaker, and hopefully the rest of the Wave 3 lineup will be able to make up for that. All right, guys, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear all those things. Turn on notifications so that you know when I have another video up. All right, be safe, and I will see you guys on the next video.